Have you ever been
Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
What is up, everybody? How's it all going? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there that is celebrating Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads out there. Well, we're just gonna get started. I'm just gonna let a few more people filter into the. I have no idea. Oh man. That there's Acres. How's it going, Acres? How you doing? I am gonna be baiting everybody so hard. All right, we're just gonna get started with this ranking. So again, this is completely subjective. People shouldn't be taking this seriously. I do not like getting DMs with people being really salty or upset about where your team ranked. At the end of the day, it's all just in good fun. It should not be taken too seriously. With that, I will get started. So at the bottom, unfortunately, there is, technically last place. I have WRTB and KRC. Both these teams actually just played this past weekend on my channel, but I with WRTB technically taking it 3-2, but due to some rule violations, they are going to have to forfeit that game to KRC with them winning. It doesn't really affect them, and I think it only affects seeding for the most part. I still think these two teams are incredibly evenly matched. I think the teams between 10 to 12 are very evenly matched. I think all the teams with between 10 and 11 can easily, go either way, 3-2. I just have to, put some team at the bottom, and unfortunately, those two teams will be down there. Don't get mad at me again. But moving on to 11th place, I have 21st and 1st. Both teams, I think, losing this past weekend. First losing to ANZR, and 21st losing to 9PZ. Nothing much to say about that. Those were two games for both those teams that were going to be kind of rough. The first ANZR game I do have to watch back. I just didn't have time to rewatch it back. What happened to make them DQ? WRTB satcheled nodes and killed artillery. I think it was one of their players that got confused with the rule set, since there is that rule set between killing nodes and artillery. So that's what basically happened. I think it was just an honest mistake, because they are in Hell EU, where those rules really don't apply unless you actually call for them. So I think that player that did that just got confused. Is what it is. But we live and we move on, ladies and gentlemen. But 21st, really tough game for them against 9PZ. You kind of did expect 9PZ to win that in a 5-0 fashion, if I have to be honest. But 21st still put up a good fight. Then first ANZR, I do have to watch that back. I just heard that ANZR won that. But moving on to 10th. Now, I feel like I am slightly underrating one of these teams, but I'm going to give you my reasons kind of why. I have ANZR and 1SPS. I feel like I'm underrating ANZR here, mostly, hello G, mostly from the fact that their only win was this past round against First. And their other win is a forfeit, unfortunately. I just need to see him play one more game. Thank you, G. I love you. Thanks for the $2. But yeah, I just feel like ANZ just needs to play one more game, and obviously this is the week that the or the next round is the round that you have to win if you are a 2-2 team. And then 1SBS, they just, I feel like, had some tough matchups the last few weeks. I mean, we beat them as 22nd the other week, which was a fun game to play in, and then they just played against 3-5, which is, a really, really rough game for them. But they just find themselves 10th. I can see them both moving up depending on how the next round goes, at least for ANZR. Now for 9th, I have 22nd, my team, and 9PC. Maybe I kind of overrated us a little bit. I guess I'm biased in that kind of aspect. I really don't care because it's my list, but I do have 22nd and 9PC at the same level right now. Both teams losing to Pathfinders in the last 2 rounds, and then 9PZ winning against 21st, which is a game that they should win. I'm very excited to see what the matchups in round 5 are, because I would love to play 9PZ. I think that would be a really good match. Either 22nd plays 9PZ or 22nd plays ANZR. Those are my 2 picks for really good matches. But we will see. We will see when that comes around. I really don't have anything else to say. I wish I could maybe do somewhat of a predictions type thing, but I really can't until the rankings come out. Is what it is. 8th, I do have Pathfinders. I don't know why the logo was super small. I'm gonna make that a tad bit bigger. I do have Pathfinders. Recently beat us last night. Really good team. Congrats to them on their win and promotion up into the Summit bracket of Summit. I really don't have too much to say in Pathfinders other than they played a really good game. That I don't know if it was an Airhead or a Garrison that they got behind us. Well, I didn't really watch the stream because I just went to bed after the game, but it was a fun game. I mean, I fucking hate Ruins because that point is dog shit. Worst point on the game, like 4th point to get, but is what it is. I'll live with the results. But I feel like Pathfinders, they're gonna need to beat that upper echelon of teams like a 3-5 or a team like that, or a Roths, if they do kind of want to move up to the top 6-7, somewhere up there. We kept a Gary in red zone all the damn game. Oh, probably far south if I had to guess. Anyways, I had a feeling that was the case. Sounds salty. No, I just don't really care that much. I can be salty if I want, but I don't know. I think Pathfinder 3-5 would be a good game. 7th, I have 3-5 right above PF. Recently, they just beat 1SBS. They've been kind of on a downward trend from what I've been seeing for like the past month. But I feel like, I feel like they have to kind of make 7th or to make Summit. Obviously, they're gonna have to win their next round, but like I feel like this is a big morale type of thing. Or it would be like a big morale type of thing if they make Summit. If they don't make Summit, I feel like it's a big hit on their morale. I just think they just need to fine-tune 1 or 2 things and they'll be okay. So when we lose, it ain't that big of a deal, but when it's winning, it's amazing. Okay, I don't know, I'm just reading chat. 6, I have Roths. Just lost to Merc like 2 hours ago or an hour ago. I don't really remember because I just woke up and I saw the result. I'm not gonna lie. But Roths just lost to Merc 3-2 with Canal crossing Carentan as the point. Kind of, rough game for Rofs. I mean, they were kind of in the same boat as us, with runes as well. So it's not surprising because that I'm not surprised that Merc won, but I'm also not surprised that Rofs lost. They're the exact same thing. Yeah, Rolfus. Nothing too much. I have to rewatch the game back. Because it was Twitch VODs. I forget who I did Casanova stream the other side? I don't remember. I just watched Anna's stream for like the last 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So I have to rewatch that game. I didn't really rewatch any game other than like Legion Taco and I think 6th EXO last night. But yeah, I just have Rofs at 6. 5. I feel like Merc is gonna hate me, but I have Merc at 5. Now before Merc gets really mad at me and starts complaining to me, here's my reason why I have you guys 5. You're gonna have to get above 5. You're gonna have to beat one of the top 4 teams. That's obviously gonna be Taco, Legion, 6th, or EXO. I feel like if you can beat one of those teams, you have the right to call yourself a top 5-4 team. So that's where I have it right there. I mean, you could make the case. Jesus Christ, I'm looking at fucking the chat. I think Rex will be banned from Summit from what he just posted. Oh my god. But I have Merc at 5. They just need to, I feel like them and EXO should play again. I feel like that would be a really, really good game if Merc and EXO can play again. They probably could play each other in the next round. I just think EXO has to win now in their next round of affairs. Shit, what is going on with my PC? Okay. 4, if I can unveil it, I have EXO. Really good game against the 6. I was honestly really depressed. I almost said depressed. Really impressed by them. I think EXO could have won that game on Stalingrad night. First of all, it's Stalingrad night. You can't see shit. It's also Stalingrad, so you're probably not seeing anything because you're probably at the main menu half the time if you're an Xbox player. I was very much debating on putting EXO in 6th because I do have 6th at 3. I'll just spoil that right now. I do have 6 at 3. I was very much debating on putting EXO and 6th at 3 together just because that game was so close. It could have been anybody's game throughout the entirety of the match. Like, being contested for over an hour on midpoint for the most part was insane. I wish it ended in a tie. I think that would have been sick as fuck. But unfortunately, some team had to cap it, and then some team had to cap it again. But that's yeah. Why are we getting? Why is there an argument about? Why is there an argument about servers in the chat? I don't understand. All right, and then 2 and 1. I'll just spoil together. It's Taco and Legion. Legion with number 1, getting that win over them after a few months of not being able to crack them out. Impressive game from Legion. Now I know there is the debate. It was on LL main and the map's performance is shit, but we still play Hurricane. 6 and EXO played Stalingrad. So I mean, there's kind of, I guess, no excuse to some degree about server performance. I feel like you just have to deal with the pain. I mean, even last night against PF, there were server desync issues where I would shoot somebody, but then they would, stutter and then kill me. It's like, it is what it is. Like, don't really care at this point. It's gonna happen. But other than the server performance on that map, I think that was a really good game to watch. Legion seemed to be very in control of that entire game. I feel like Taco's armor let them down a tad bit, which, for being, a top team, it's kind of, you kind of hate to see your armor, I think, underperform, because I think Legion had 250 kills of Taco's like 50 or something in armor. But that's kind of the list. If there's a few things I would maybe change just looking back on it, because I literally made this in 5 minutes, is move Exo and 6 together at 3, kind of leave 4 open, or you can make the case that Merc would be 4, and then move everybody up like this. Then kind of move, I would say these two teams are tied, and then move Anzi are up a spot. I think that would also be fair too. I think that's, case 2. This would be my list if I, rewatch all the games. Now again, I didn't rewatch all the games. It's easy to see your talk. LGN bias. That's a poor call. I don't know what's going on in my chat, but can you guys just not be at each other's throats, please? What is going on? All right, I'm gonna insert an ad because you guys are wild. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, what is going on? But yeah, that's my list. That's kind of what I have. Oh wait, I didn't transition it. This is what I meant to switch to. I totally forgot to transition it. LGN bias didn't even lead the Discord. I mean, if I would have streamed the LGN Taco game, I think Taco would have won, because apparently that seems to be a theme that's been going on. I totally forgot to switch this around. I apologize, but that's my alternate list that you see on stream. So yeah, that's kind of it. If anybody has any questions in the next like 3 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream because it's Father's Day, so I want to spend time with my family, and I think all of you guys should too. Go out and touch some grass. Oh, who is calling me on Discord? Who is calling me? That's Loot Up. Why? What do you want?
Hi, I've just got a point to make. First time caller. I was just asking who got more of a scene to, Body Blue or the Tackle Armor?
Oh my god. What the fuck kind of question is that?
Just asking a question.
Can you repeat it?
Who got more of a scene to, Body Blue or the Tackle Armor?
Oh my god. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, because I'm not gonna... I'd rather not pick either, to be honest.
Thanks for the stream. Take care.
You too.
Everyone
Have
have
a good day.
Sunday.
Loot Up. Alright, that was Loot Up with a call. What the fuck was that? But yeah, I got a question. What's your question, Crawley? Oh my god. That's a question. What's the number one to call? What the fuck is this, dude? As long as you guys don't say anything unhinged on stream, you guys are free to call. But yeah, you can just call me on Discord. It's not that big of a deal. But I am ending the stream in a minute and a half.
I'm just calling to say
2 minutes maybe. I'm too made for this, TBH. 81 Ludup has agreed. Awake top 3 cereals. Probably Captain Crunch, Life, and Fruity Pebbles in no particular order. Yeah, I shouldn't call it. Please don't. If you're gonna say something unhinged, Chunkus, please don't. I do not want to nuke a stream, but I think that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let the chat roll on for another minute or so, and then I'm gonna end it. Who has made the biggest jump this season in Summit? It's hard to say. because I feel like we have to wait till the 5th round to see who makes the summit bracket, because I feel like if 3-5 or roughs doesn't make summit, I think that's a big downward, like it's like not good for them. But like I would say right now, Pathfinders, even though they're kind of they just made summit, I would say them on paper, but I feel like you still have to wait till the end of the round 5, in my personal opinion, because 3-5 and Ross, I feel like they still have a game to play. I don't know if it's against each other or if it's against two other teams, but you still have to wait for them, because I feel like that's a story in itself. But I think the only teams that made summit right now are Taco Legion, 6th, Merc, and Pathfinders. I think regular or cinnamon, Captain Crunch, or Life. I like the vanilla Life cereal. But all right, I went a little bit too over. I am going to get going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching this stupid stream. I don't know why I do these. I just don't like doing these. But if someone has a problem with it, take it up with Divinity. He is the community head person and will answer all your questions. So please do all your DMs and everything. If you have any questions, please ask Divinity. And that will be the end of the stream. So I will see you guys all later. Take care. Bye.